I want to share with you a book that I recently finished that is one that really made me think about and remember the stories that my grandparents told me when I was growing up, and it really made me miss them. Angela's Ashes by Frank McCourt. This book really made me think and reflect upon my relationship with my grandparents because I was close to them when I was growing up, and this book just brought back a lot of those memories. This book, however, follows Frank McCourt's childhood, and it is a very honest and heartfelt story, and this thing pulled me in right away. This book shows the struggles that the family had in America. Later, they returned to Ireland, and life in Limerick was pretty harsh. Um, this family was poor. The rooms that they had were damp. There was constant hunger, and Frank describes this in very simple and vivid detail. I felt sadness as I read, but I also felt the admiration for his steady voice. This memoir is also deals with a lot of deep issues, and one of those is loss. Several of Frank's younger siblings they die. These scenes are very quiet and heavy. Angela, who is Frank's mother, carries grief in her tired moments. Maliki, who is Frank's father, turns inward and he drinks a lot. He also takes these long walks and he leaves the family to fend for themselves. The children who sense this pain, they keep going because they have to. These moments hit me pretty hard, and they still stuck with me, even though I finished this book over a week ago. Even though this book has a lot of hardship, there's also some small moments of light. Neighbors help when they can. Frank finds comfort in friendships. School gives him some hope, but it also is very frustrating for him. I felt very proud of him as he worked these small jobs and he pushed toward a better future and he dreamed of going back to America. Many parts of this memoir reminded me of those stories that my grandparents shared with me about their own childhoods when I was younger. There's this mix of humor and struggle, and it felt so familiar to me. As I read this book and as I remember the stories my grandparents told me, the connection to those was very warm, and I just absolutely love this book. I connected with it so much, and I hope that if you get a chance to read this book, that you'll connect with it as well.